The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Poppy is facing a new turning point in her life, as she has to find a job to make ends meet after losing her support from Bill, and is currently staying at her sister Lee's house after Luna was arrested, and her future has never seemed so uncertain. Poppy feels lost and uncertain, and we can easily imagine her heading to Il Giardino, the favorite bar of many characters in town, to forget the sadness and loneliness that surrounds her. At Il Giardino, Poppy may start meeting new people, one of whom is the owner, Deacon. Deacon is known for being a man of integrity, not afraid to help those in need. This is proven by his willingness to hire Tom, who later falls victim to Luna. Deacon's tolerance and bravery are certainly admirable, and it's no surprise that Poppy is drawn to his character. Although Deacon is not as rich or powerful as Bill, who Poppy once expected to be able to provide her with a comfortable life, Deacon's kindness and chivalry begin to sway her. In an emotional moment at the bar, we may see Poppy gradually realize that Deacon is a strong and trustworthy man in her eyes. With her fragile spirit, Poppy could easily lose control and go further in her relationship with Deacon. How will this feeling develop when we see Poppy unable to control her emotions and suddenly give Deacon a kiss? This will definitely be a surprising and shocking episode, not only for the audience but also for Deacon himself. However, this matter will not simply stop there. Deacon's current lover Sheila will not let this matter go easily. Sheila is a woman known for her fierce jealousy and unstable temper, and nothing makes her angrier than seeing Deacon seduced by another woman. Not only is Sheila angry, she may also see Poppy as a direct threat. Poppy may quickly become Sheila's target when Deacon's protection of Poppy in front of Sheila only makes the situation more tense. Deacon, with his integrity and kindness, will not let Poppy fall into Sheila's sights without protecting her. This may lead to a confrontation between Deacon and Sheila, when Deacon is determined to stand by Poppy, even if it means putting his relationship with Sheila in danger. The rivalry between two women with two completely opposite personalities, the weak Poppy who needs to be protected, and the strong, ruthless Sheila, will create a fierce conflict. We can see Sheila planning to remove Poppy from her and Deacon's lives, possibly even putting Poppy in unforeseen dangerous situations. But will Deacon be strong enough to keep Poppy safe when standing between two women with such great differences? The development of the story between Deacon, Poppy, and Sheila will create a series of conflicts and complications that the audience cannot take their eyes off. Will the budding love between Poppy and Deacon be strong enough to overcome Sheila's jealousy and ruthless schemes? What will happen when Deacon has to choose between protecting Poppy and facing Sheila's destruction? Poppy's death will be the latest tragedy. The story begins when Sheila, in a fateful moment, accidentally catches Poppy and her husband Deacon having intimate actions. Sheila's jealousy and anger could have exploded immediately, but with her scheming and cruel nature, Sheila chose a different path, a more sinister and subtle approach. Instead of confronting her directly, Sheila secretly plans to eliminate Poppy in a discreet way. In a perfect moment when no one is looking, Sheila secretly drugs Poppy's drink, causing her to overdose. This is not a spontaneous action, but a carefully calculated move by Sheila. Choosing this method not only helps Sheila escape responsibility, but also makes it easier for people to believe that Poppy died because of her own addiction. Poppy had long been an addict, and although she tried to maintain her life, drug use became an integral part of her day. The peppermint pills she took daily were the reason everyone around her believed that Poppy had overdosed on the drugs. No one suspected Sheila, as the death seemed natural, and there were no obvious signs of murder. Poppy's fall was a huge shock to the town, but at the same time, many people thought she was simply a victim of her own actions. No one, including the police, thought to investigate further, because Poppy's history of drug addiction was enough to make everyone believe that this was an inevitable end. Sheila, with her cunning calculation, succeeded in eliminating the threat without anyone being able to detect it. Sheila, in a winning mindset, eliminated a rival without alerting anyone. By exploiting Poppy's weakness of drug use, Sheila committed a perfect crime, leaving no trace. This not only allowed her to get away with it, but also strengthened her position in Deacon's eyes. However, what will happen to Deacon after Poppy's sudden death? Although their love had just begun to blossom, this death will be a terrible shock to Deacon. He will feel pain, guilt, and probably blame himself for not being able to protect Poppy, or at least recognize the danger signs around her. Deacon cannot know that it was Sheila, the woman beside him, who was behind this tragedy. Will Deacon be able to overcome this shock? And what if he begins to suspect Sheila's involvement in Poppy's death? Although no one suspects Sheila at the moment, the complicated relationship between Deacon and Sheila may become more tense as Deacon gradually realizes the strange events surrounding Poppy's death. Perhaps one day, the truth about Sheila's evil actions will be exposed, and this will put their relationship in danger. The development of this story not only creates a tragic twist, but also opens up many potentials for new conflicts. Sheila's success in hiding her crimes, but that does not mean she will be safe forever. Deacon, with his deep love for Poppy, may not easily accept her death and begins to find out the truth. This will be a tense psychological battle between suspicion, guilt, and the conspiracy that Sheila has built. Will Sheila be able to keep her evil actions a secret, or will Deacon discover the terrifying truth behind Poppy's death?